Taurus, and welcome back to my channel, and this is your reading from Anything Spiritual, and it's your year ahead for 2022. I'd just like to say a big thank you for all the likes and subscribes and the comments that my channel receives and the support. I'm always very grateful, and if you haven't already subscribed, then please subscribe. It is free, and don't forget to like and comment. It always helps the video and my channel. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you these books. This is a dad notebook. It's plain pages and little emojis at the bottom of each page. It's available on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below for all of these books, and a link in the description below for my sister's channel, Mind's Eye and Inspiration. She also releases monthly videos, and she's also got some year ahead ones out. This is a life journal, so something a little bit different. It's you can evaluate your life, and then there's areas on like spending, exercise, bucket list, meals, boundaries, and then we've got hobbies, all that sort of thing, and you can just sort of journal away for next year, and just, you know, see about, everyone's always saying I'm going to improve my life, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that, and it's just a way of you to record everything. And here's a tarot journal. You wouldn't have this line on it if you was to buy it. That's just because it's a proof. We've got trigger words, we've got spread ideas, and then we've got lined pages in order again for you to record your tarot reading. So if you know someone that's in tarot readings, that's a great present. Link in the description below. Okay, Taurus, so this is your year ahead, and wow, it looks like you've got quite an interesting year looking at these cards. In the middle there, I've got the King and Queen of Pentacles, because you're an earth sign, and then this card here represents what your next year, 2022, is going to be about, and you've got the Seven of Cups. Cups are to do with emotions, sevens are to do with a new approach, and they can be sort of changes. They can be to do with health, spirituality, reflection, the way you're looking at things. So, and the fact that there's all these opportunities here, you can see this man sitting there, it's like loads of opportunities. So next year, I feel it's going to be a year of opportunities for you, Taurus. And wow, you've got a couple of aces in this region already. Aces and new starts. And for those of you who want to find love, Taurus, next year could be the year for you. 2022 could be your cup of love. Look what you've got for January. You've got the Ace of Cups. You've got new beginnings. You've got new emotions, okay? So for those of you already in a relationship, there's some sort of new emotions for you in January. Could be the way you think about someone, the way you feel about something. You know, you change the way you feel about someone. And for those of you who are single, this could be that new person coming into your life, and it starts off, doesn't it, straight away. And look at this, February, you've got the Lovers. So again, a commitment, a coming together. So January, for those of you in a relationship, do you see someone differently? Is it somebody you've not got on with at work, and then all of a sudden you do start to get on with them, and then you just form a better relationship at work, and together, I don't know, you get some sort of promotion or some sort of new thing off the ground, because it doesn't necessarily mean love relationship for all of you, Taurus. This could also be some sort of working relationship, commitment. So it's all looking good. You know, for some of you, it will be new relationship, new partnership, leaving the past behind. And for others, it's just, you know, the new way of looking at someone, and, you know, and coming together with someone. For March, you've got the Two of Swords, okay? So this is where all the overthinking and the decisions and thinking about people start to come in, because we said the Seven of Cups is to do with like emotions and lots of opportunities, and now you're starting to think about things. For March, you've got the Two of Swords. You've got a definite decision. In April, you've got the Five of Wands. Five can be changes. Sometimes it can show changes can be a bit of a struggle. So you've made a decision in March, and you're starting to make changes in April. Could be to do with work. And yet again, I've pulled over another card, and that is also the Seven of Wands. That can be work, something that you've created. Could be a hobby, anything like that, because it's sort of like your creation. But March, you're making a decision, and April, you are making the changes. And again, that seven, it's a new way of dealing with something, a new reflection or something new, but it's got this newness about it there. May, again, you're the Hanged Man. You're looking at something completely different. So there's definitely a lot to do with, as well as opportunities next year. There's a lot of reflection, the way you're looking at something, new approaches, So a definite change in mindset for you next year, okay? So in May, you're looking at everything from everyone's different point of view. In June, you've turned your back on something. You're not looking at something that you've still got. You're too busy looking at something that you've lost due to the changes, and you're too busy concentrating on that. So you need to get yourself out of that mindset in June and start looking forward, because in July you are moving forward. You're taking the steps forward and you have people following you. So if it's work, are you taking a leadership role? Who knows, Taurus? In August, you've got the Three of Pentacles. So that's an advancement involving money. You've made a decision and you've made some changes and you're now taking the next step. So where we said about work, a leadership role, this could be you actually starting it in August, taking those steps. In September, the Page of Wands. Now, pages are good messages and they come in, and they can also be younger people, but they generally do tend to be good messages. And I do tend to feel that this is a message, and because we've got the Emperor card here. Now, the Emperor card for October can be Dad. So September, do you get some sort of messages? It's good news and it's leading into October. I do feel these two cards are linked. So are you getting some good news and there's a gentleman helping you? Could be a father figure. Is the good news to do with him? Let's pull another card over to clarify. And you've got another Page of Cups. So there's definitely people. September and October seem to be about people for you, okay? You're getting messages. You're dealing with people. Could also be children. Could also be an older figure dad. So family stuff going on with you September and October next year. But it does feel good because they're good messages. They're good news, okay? November, you've got the Ace of Wands. So again, the opportunity for a new start, a new beginning, to do with creativity, to do with work. Can also talk about success, and it can also mean about not rushing, which is funny because the next card in December is the Seven of Swords, another seven. Again, we said about sevens being reflection, being looking at something differently, being a new approach. And you've definitely took something and run, and you're saying, I got myself out of that. So whatever all these changes, these new approaches, these new things are, possible new beginners, possible success, you feel, do you know what? I did the best thing now. I cut my losses and I got out of there. So perhaps some of these messages could also be to say, yeah, you did the right thing when you made a change. You find something out that you feel cutting your losses when you did earlier back on in the year. You made the right choice because you realise now that was the right thing to do. Wow, Taurus. So lots of changes next year, lots of opportunities, a possible coming together, new relationship, and changing the way you feel about something, a new reflection. You've got new reflection, new approaches all through your readings next year. So you're going to be looking at things differently. Possible leadership for you coming up. Good messages, September and October, possibly dealing with younger people or a father figure. But there's family orientation going on there. But you do have lots of good positive cards. So changes for you next year, Taurus, but they all seem to be good and positive, and you're definitely looking at things differently. By the time the end of the year comes, you've kind of changed your reflection, your attitude. You've got lots of cards there showing you're doing a lot of thinking and looking at other people and the way you see them. Okay, Taurus, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, and your December ones should be coming out soon. Thank you for watching.